At some level, I know, when we email back and forth, it's like, what do you like in a job? I'm traditionally a fixer. Like, I like to do do something cool and build something new and then work on the next thing, and kind of understand yourself. I like to have my fingers in a bunch of different stuff.
So I've heard through a lot of different interviews with people for this podcast that they didn't really know exactly what they wanted to do when they first started off, but everybody takes a piece of that first job or a piece of something along the way, and it really takes until you get into your late 30s, maybe early 40s, where you're just like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I know that I'm good at. Do you have any advice out there for people that are looking to get into the workforce or confused with the career path?
So I guess my advice is kind of the best advice I got from somebody was, when I was at Monster, we were presenting to some very high tech. And at the time, high tech, you think about IBM, HP, DEC, like very formal people. And as you can tell, I dressed up for you today, and, some of my better attire in a Carhartt shirt, was to be myself. And I think, and kind of lean into that. And so people kind of know who I am and what you are, and don't worry about the stereotypes. I also think you just really need to figure out how you work best. So everywhere I've worked, and been successful, management, I've worked for one guy 3 times, just kind of followed him, because the ability to succeed and have him be more public facing, and I could do the things I do and work well together. So you know what you do well and what you don't like to do and what you do poorly, and find somebody who understands that. And then the areas that you do poorly that you want to do well at, that they'll help you, they'll kind of accept you for who you are and be like, and give you really good feedback on, like, hey, this is what, you want to do better at this. You kind of sucked last 3 or 5 months, doing this. We need to keep working at it this way and really help you grow.
So I've I don't know how much it comes across on this podcast and stuff, but I try to be a funny guy. That's just my personality.